Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Valen, and this is Compacted Tools and Blocks. That more or less describes what the mod is, but it does add in some waterproof torches, a way of reusing cobblestone for some really wonderful mining tools, as well as a way to store that massive quantity of cobblestone you're likely to have. Alright, so let's paint the picture, shall we? This is, I don't know, maybe early game, most likely at least. You've started in on a new server, or you're somewhere early on in a new pack, and you're wondering, okay, what do I do now that while I've mined my last block, oh crap, there goes, and oh my torches, no my torches, wait, that one's not getting washed away, but yet this one did. What's going on? There's a lot going on with the compacted mod, including your vanilla torches, still just as vanilla. But, of course, with the modded ones, you can therefore store multiple thousands of amounts of these torches. Look at this. Compacted torches, stone torches that will also push water away from it. But if it's currently in a water block, and you place it there, it will turn into an underwater kind of like aquamarine version, but if it's a non-full water block, it will just block it. Either way, it's not going to get washed away, so it's a really nice addition, and it looks rather aesthetic underwater. And that's just one of the nice things. In fact, let's kind of swim up over here and blockade this with one of these new torches. There we go. And as you noticed, when I went in my inventory, they were rather compacted into multiple smaller versions. This is just one small part of this mod. There are compacted stone torches, which stone torches are made from stone rods. Stone rods are made from any number of different stone types. You can have, your diorites, your stones, your granites, your andesite, and the cobblestone and whatnot. You can make those, and then you can put coal on top of them. To further that, you can actually make these rods here, which you'll need to make, compacted rods and stuff in order to make that work better. A compacted rod is made from compacted cobblestone. This is the storage technique of most of the mod. I hear a fish out there bouncing around. If you look here, we have cobblestone, which can be turned into compacted cobblestone if you have enough. Simple enough, you just need 9 of any given cobblestone type, and it can compact into one of these. It will not turn into a mossy variant, it just turns into cobblestone. And then you can also take 9 of those and turn them into a double compacted cobblestone. Can you go further than that? Maybe with another mod, but not with this one. That's pretty much the extent of it. But these actually, besides being a storage device for cobblestone, have much better uses. As you were seeing with the torches, you can turn them into compacted rods, double compacted rods and stuff by making these, or actually rather a stone rod. Let's grab one of those. There we go. A stone rod to make a stone torch, which a stone rod is just a couple pieces of stone. Right? And you can pop a piece of coal on there. Now, to save yourself coal, you can make a compacted rod, which is made from compacted cobblestone. And then you can make yourself 9 torches for the cost of 1 coal, instead of just 1, as this is referencing here. If you want to go a step beyond that, you can make a double compacted rod, which is made from double compacted cobblestone. Pop on 1 piece of coal, and you've made yourself a heck of a lot of torches, which are waterproof, no less. So this is a really easy way for you to actually use this underground without having to go back up to the surface because you ran out of sticks. And you can reuse all of this massive quantity of cobblestone that's overflowing into your inventory. It's very, very useful in that manner. Now, if you look in here, I have an inventory that's just packed with cobblestone. It's regularly this regularly happens in, any kind of Minecraft, more or less, really. And you've been mining for a while, you get so much of it. Well, you can use it to also further your mining efforts by making stone hammers that also can be turned into compacted hammers and double compacted hammers. These here are really nice. Let me grab one. I'll show you how it works. So I've got a wall here. You can see it is highlighting a 3x3 area, similar to most Tinker's Construct type stuff. You mine it, and you can mine a 3x3. It's that simple. It is just made from any kind of stone type on top of 2 stone rods. And then, of course, you can combine that further by making compacted hammers. with the appropriate compacted cobblestone and rods, and a double compacted hammer, making double compacted cobblestone and double compacted rods. Now, what's the benefit of these? Before we get that far, you should know that there's 2 different recipes for these. Stone hammers are going to allow you to mine more than you could if you go with just basing it on the number of cobblestone than you could with a compacted hammer. If you look here, the durability 131, this one here is 655. It is not 9 times as much or anything like that. It's a fraction of it, in fact. But the higher you go on these, compacted and double compacted, they are slightly more enchantable, slightly more efficient with their speed. You can also enchant these as you could with a regular pick. And if you want, grabbing this one here, you can also sneak and just mine a single block instead of an entire 3x3, thus allowing you to negate having to carry a pick for some time. But also, you should be aware that if you look here, it does not highlight the gold, but it does highlight the granite. So if I mine here, it won't mine the gold, as you can see. And if I try mining this, it acts just like it would with something else. It will destroy the gold because it's not the right mining level. So these are just early game items. These are not going to make things go too crazy for late game, but they can be very useful. Now, of course, they are also rather good for offense, especially if you have a double compacted hammer. It's very slow to wield, but there we go. You now have 13 attack that you can crit with. There you go. It's back again. It's rather slow and heavy to wield, but it is very effective nonetheless. Now, on top of that, you can still do more with this mod, and that's with pocket compactors. It's the next best invention from Pocket Sand. It functions more rapidly when enchanted with efficiency, which I will show off momentarily, but currently you notice that I have, let's put a bunch of cobblestone in here. Nothing is happening, right? It has to be in an inventory for it to work, and then it only works on the inventory. You'll notice I've got granite, I've got andesite, I've got coal, I've got diorite, I've even got some iron over here. Let's put this thing in here, and you notice its durability. It's starting to compact all this cobblestone into double compacted because it's also making regular compacted before so. But there we go. I now have a whole bunch of compacted cobblestone. There we go. Got a whole bunch more. Oh, uncrafting it. It recrafts immediately. What's going on? Oh my gosh. It's messing up. No, it's not. It does that unless you take it out of your inventory, in which case you can then uncraft stuff. So, in order to make this work, you could try putting it in your offhand, but it's not going to work that way either. So if you do need to use this temporarily, best to put it in a crafting grid, or hang on to it while you're doing this stuff, like shift click there and then put it back in place, or put it into another inventory, or even just toss it on the ground. It can be that easy. But the recipe for it is something rather simple, though a little bit more complex. You've got your double compacted rods, double compacted cobblestone, and some pistons. Of course, the recipes can be changed depending on the pack you're in, but you see here, nothing is happening in that inventory. But I have a pocket compactor as well. So let's get rid of this one. This pocket compactor here has efficiency 5 on it, which is likely to be a lot more efficient. But you also notice that andesite, granite, and diorite, as well as iron and coal and other things like that, did not get compacted. It only does this for cobblestone. So if you are worried, well, is my inventory then going to fill up with these items? You know what? You can use these to make your, I've got other mods in here, so please ignore. But you can use them to make stone rods and compacted rods and double compacted rods, therefore allowing you to use these up in order to combine them with this, and therefore making you more of these tools or torches. Now, if I take this pocket compactor, and let's get rid of this. In fact, let's take all these out of the inventory. We'll grab all this cobblestone in the inventory, and we'll do the pocket compactor. Much faster than what you saw before. It's going to have the same durability, even though it's enchanted, but you can repair it with other pocket compactors, and it should keep the enchantment on it, thus allowing you to keep the, not having to keep re-enchanting stuff like this. So that's pretty much the extent of it. I mean, you've got some beautiful new underwater torches. You've got some water-resistant torches that you can use. You also can uncompact and recompact your torches, making it so that you can carry like a stack of 81 torches in the shape of one double compacted stone torch. It's pretty crazy. But then you can carry a stack of those as well, allowing you to carry a massive amount of light without having to worry about restocking or overflowing your inventory too much at one time. So, I hope you guys have been enjoying this video. If so, be sure to give a like, comment, subscribe, and as always, be sure to come visit the Mischief over on Twitch. Now, if you are curious, because my Minecraft skin has changed as of this video, it's actually been changed thanks to one of the artists of this same mod, VulpTheHorseDog. If you want to check out information about this person, as well as the mod author and their information on this mod, check out the description and the links below. Thanks, I'll see you guys next time.